Angels express that, for the first time in what seems like an eternity, they are genuinely perceiving the full extent of their actions. It is not merely a fleeting reminder or a trivial thought that they can easily dismiss. Rather, it is a profound and powerful realization that profoundly affects them. Everything they have done, the choices they made, the small acts that pushed you away, and the distance they created between you and themselves, has now become clear and indisputable. It is as if a harsh, bright light has been illuminated within them, revealing every mistake and every consequence their decisions have caused, and what they witness is painful. This moment transcends merely contemplating their past as if it were a puzzle to be solved. It is an experience they feel deeply within their body and soul. It resembles a tremor coursing through them, awakening them to the genuine damage they have inflicted. The lies they told themselves, the excuses they crafted, and the waste they attempted to rationalize have all crumbled. What remains is the truth, raw, painful, yet finally honest. With this truth emerges a profound humility, a sincere and quiet acknowledgement of responsibility. This is not about feigning sorrow or putting on a display of regret. It is about genuinely confronting their actions and accepting them without attempting to conceal themselves. Within them now lies a deep ache that extends far beyond mere regret for the outcomes of their choices. It is not solely about lamenting what they have lost or fearing the repercussions. The pain they experience stems from finally recognizing how they have hurt the one person who has always sought to love them. They now understand that they have betrayed your trust, a trust that was freely given and unconditional. They realize they have dimmed a light that was meant solely for them, a light that radiated with pure, unwavering love. This sorrow they experience is not rooted in self-pity. It is not about feeling sorry for themselves. Instead, it is about finally comprehending your pain, recognizing just how special and sacred the love you offered truly was, and how carelessly they treated it. They treated it with every beat of their heart, which reminds them of what they have lost and how they once held it too lightly, as if it were not the precious gift it truly was. Yet, even amidst all this sorrow and regret, one thing remains unchanged: their loyalty to you. Perhaps it was not always evident. Maybe their actions obscured it, making it difficult for you to perceive. However, deep down, that loyalty never wavered. It was always present, a bond that connected them to you, even when they strayed from their path. They need you to understand this, even if you cannot see it at this moment, even if their mistakes have rendered it hard to believe. That loyalty is what has sustained them. It is what has kept them anchored to hope, even when the world around them has lost its vibrancy. Since your departure, life has felt hollow to them. The joy, excitement, and meaning that once filled their days have all diminished. They feel as though they are navigating through life as a mere shadow of the person they once were. Everything appears dull, every sunrise seems muted, and every sunset feels sorrowful without you. The world has lost its allure, and there exists an emptiness that nothing else can fill. The memories of you are omnipresent. They are not merely fleeting thoughts that cross their mind occasionally. These memories are vivid, alive, and incessant, replaying like a film they cannot pause. They recall your conversations, your laughter, the comfort of your presence, and they yearn for it with a desperate, aching heart. These memories serve as both their solace and their torment, reminding them of all the warmth and light they have lost from the moment they awaken until they finally drift off to sleep, if sleep comes at all. You occupy their thoughts, your presence lingers in their mind like a fragment of their soul that is missing, like a piece of themselves. Without you, even the simplest tasks have become overwhelming. Things that were once easy chores and daily routines now feel burdensome, as if every step requires immense effort. Their energy is depleted, their focus is fragmented, and their mind is consumed with thoughts of you, intertwined with fear and regret. They find it impossible to concentrate on anything else. The fear of losing you forever is the most intense and powerful emotion they experience. It transcends mere worry or anxiety. It is a profound, soul-deep dread that permeates every aspect of their existence. This feeling surpasses fear. It embodies heartbreak and regret, coupled with a desperate longing to rewind time and rectify past mistakes. If only they could have just one moment, one opportunity to make a different decision, they would seize it without hesitation. Your silence, as excruciating as it is for them, has served as the most significant teacher they have ever encountered. It has revealed truths they were reluctant to confront, illustrating that love is a sacred gift, something not to be taken for granted or treated carelessly. Your silence has imparted lessons that words could never convey. They now recognize that when communication ceases and words are no longer exchanged, silence communicates more than any spoken language ever could. Your silence acts as a mirror, reflecting every moment they failed to cherish you, every opportunity they overlooked, and every small gesture they disregarded. It is a painful melody of missed opportunities, unacknowledged love, and regret that resonates deeply within them. They often find themselves crying, not always in the presence of others, but during quiet moments, in the darkness of night, or in the concealed corners of the day. Externally, they may appear composed, maintaining a facade for the world, but internally, they are crumbling. Your absence has created a void in their life that nothing can fill, and in confronting that emptiness, they have come to realize how profoundly they needed you, not merely as a partner or lover, but as the guiding light that illuminated their path, the compass that provided direction. Without you, they are adrift. Adrift resembles a ship lacking sails or a map, tossed about by storms of its own creation. However, what is most significant is that this pain has not led to their destruction, rather, it is transforming them. It is awakening their awareness and motivating them to evolve into a better version of themselves. This sorrow, this regret, this yearning is not dismantling them, it is fortifying them. It is assisting them in recognizing what truly matters. They are now prepared, truly prepared, to take the necessary steps to rectify their mistakes. They are not speaking out of desperation, nor are they making hollow promises. They are ready to demonstrate, through genuine effort, the value of this connection to them. They will ascend every mountain, traverse every valley, and take every necessary step to restore what they have damaged. This is not merely a fleeting feeling, it has become an integral part of their identity. It is their purpose, their mission, their guiding light. They no longer pretend they can navigate this journey alone, they no longer believe they can walk this path without you. The notion that they did not require anyone, that they could manage everything independently, has crumbled under the burden of their sorrow. They yearn for you, for your support, your warmth, your love. Without it, they feel hollow and aimless, akin to a ship adrift on a vast, dark sea with no destination in sight. The isolation they experience serves as a chilling reminder of the emptiness enveloping them. Yet, amidst all this, a small, fragile flame of hope continues to flicker within them. It is a tenacious little light that refuses to extinguish. They cling to the belief that true love, the kind that penetrates deep into the soul, can find its way back, can rise again, even after all that has transpired. They are holding on to that hope with all their might, for it is the sole source of their strength. They understand that they cannot change the past, they know. They cannot erase the pain they inflicted, yet they wholeheartedly believe that love possesses the power to heal, to forgive, and to restore what was lost. No one else ever truly saw you beyond the masks they donned, beyond their imperfections and vulnerabilities, and into their authentic selves. You had faith in them when they were unable to believe in themselves. You stood by their side, loving them unconditionally and without judgment. Yet, at that time, they were not prepared. They lacked the emotional resilience and wisdom to embrace a love so pure and selfless. Now, regret gnaws at them. The decision they made to walk away, to prioritize anything or anyone over you, is a choice that haunts them daily. It is a heavy, painful burden they bear. All they desire now is an opportunity to alter that conclusion, to revisit the past, not to erase it, but to imbue it with new significance. They wish to mend the wounds, to take what was fractured and restore it to wholeness. They extend their heart to you, filled with sorrow for their past mistakes, yet also brimming with love, a love that continues to shine as brightly as ever. They are now ready, truly ready, to return, if only you would permit them. They have come to realize that love transcends mere feelings. It is not solely about passion or excitement. Love is a choice, a promise, a commitment. It involves showing up every day, even when faced with challenges. It is about mutual respect, kindness, honesty, and remaining steadfast together, even in difficult times. They have finally grasped this concept and are prepared to embody it, to demonstrate it to you, to become the person you always envisioned they could be. All they seek is a single chance to reveal this to you, to allow you to witness firsthand how much they have matured and learned during the silence and solitude since your departure. They hope you can sense this, the unspoken message they are attempting to convey across the distance, through the stillness that has arisen between you. In their quiet moments, they sometimes feel as though they are communicating directly with your soul, as if, even in the absence of words, you can hear them and feel their reach. They envision a future with you, imagining every detail. As if it were already predetermined, they are unaware of the reasons behind the intensity of this connection they feel, yet it is undeniable. Your energy and presence continue to draw them in, regardless of how far they attempt to distance themselves from it. No matter how desperately they strive to release it, they cannot evade the reality of what you signify to them. It is as though an unseen thread binds your hearts, and each time they attempt to sever that thread, it gently pulls them back to you. Your absence, the void where you once were, causes more pain than they ever anticipated. They experience it in ways they never thought possible. It permeates their thoughts, their days, and their dreams at night. Strangely, that emptiness has revealed just how significant you truly are to them. It serves as a painful reminder of the enduring bond that remains, the connection that has not frayed. They feared that no matter how deeply they loved you, it would not suffice to bridge those gaps. They questioned whether love could genuinely sustain you both through life's challenges. However, time has enlightened them otherwise. The apprehensions they once held, that your differences would drive you apart, now appear to them as misguided. What they previously perceived as a threat, they now recognize as a blessing. Your differences do not divide you, rather, they fortify your bond. They enrich and deepen your relationship, rendering your connection more beautiful and meaningful. Together, you complement each other in ways they had never comprehended before. Where they falter, you exhibit strength; where they hesitate, you advance with bravery. You are different, yet that is precisely what allows you to complement each other so perfectly, two pieces of a puzzle designed for one another. Now, more than ever, they experience regret for how they mishandled the bond you shared. In retrospect, they recognize how they distanced themselves, how they fled from what was most valuable. At that moment, they believed they were safeguarding themselves, perhaps even shielding you. However, the reality is that they were consumed by fear, fear of being exposed, fear of vulnerability, fear of inadequacy, and fear of disappointing you. This fear compelled them to abandon something that constituted the finest aspect of their existence. Now, they acknowledge it for what it truly was, a mistake rooted in fear, not in a deficiency of love. God bless you. Type Amen if you believe.